Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. I thought I was going live at 8. Totally screwed up the times. So, so my apologies, folks. I am so sorry. Thank you to everybody who has tuned in. Holy crap. I am going to share out the StreamYard link. If you want to come on, you can come on and we can all shoot the shit. So there you go. So again, so sorry for the delay. I completely forgot. Plus, I also had family calling me for my birthday and stuff, so I am sorry about that. But yeah, it is my birthday. I turned 39 today at 11:55 or 5:55 a.m. today. I was born at 11:55 a.m. in Bremerhaven, Germany, which is 6 hours ahead of my or where I live now. So thank you to Conroy Riker, Geek Detective Pierce, thank you so much. Anime Knight, Neozoic, Davian Donaldson, thank you so much. Darth Zathra, thank you so much. Yeah, I almost reached 1,500. What is the official number? Let me take a look. Thing here. Get it on here. 1492. Got the 1492, just short. But hey, you know what? That's just the way it is in the YouTube game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. But yeah, yesterday was a great chat with me and Mara. We had a discussion on Face Off. Unfortunately, because Buena Vista is owned by Disney and Disney knows that I am an anti-Disney channel so much, they completely attacked my channel. Yeah, they completely attacked my channel and hit me with a let's see here. No, I did not. Memes of Destruction and Happy Dino, thank you. Dwayne Hall, thank you. No, I did not. Let me check. No. Wait. One. It seems that a family member actually wished me a happy birthday in the chat. I need to check something on the chat in order to see what the heck's going on. So I'm gonna have to check like my settings and such. All I said is get at me when you're done in your stream. Hold on one second. I'm gonna need to okie dokie. Thank you, Junebug. So let me check something. Apparently, let me check my settings because apparently I have a problem here. Will do. Missions. Agreements, uploads, defaults, general, community. I'm willing to bet there was a little bit of a, let's see here. Links, hidden users. Let's see here. There are a few people that I have silenced on my channel. Oh my God, there's a fake, there is literally a fake Mara Jade that I have blocked from my channel or hidden from my channel. Let's see here. All these sex bots that I also freaking blocked. I'll recognize it as soon as I see it. But 1 sec in the chat, folks. Thank you, Tomorrow 6th. And probably your birthday yesterday here. Yeah, February 1st is my birthday. Hold on 1 second. Need to. Okay, so one of the things I actually do want to discuss, because I have been working very hard at this, is you all know that, or some of you know that I am writing a Marvel or Dark Marvel fanfic where there is a character who has been sent down into a tainted universe of the multiverse, and essentially he has been tasked with destroying or hunting down certain characters. And I've actually gotten through a lot of that. Working on like 180 pages almost right now, I think. Gary the Banjo Sandwich Worthington, thank you so much. And I just had water go down the wrong throat. Let's see here. So how is everybody doing in the chat? Did I unmute myself? There we go. There we go. Don't die on your birthday stream. Yeah, hello, bad joke. Hey, it happens, man. Did you have a good birthday so far? Yes, I did. Family and friends have been wishing me happy birthday up and down. Had a few family call me and whatnot. Let's see here. I'm trying to check something because let's see here. Apparently that family member did not, or tried sending me a thing. No, ain't more. And well, I guess it's not in there. Huh. Odd. Defaults. Comment moderation off. Messages hold potentially inappropriate chat for review. Yeah. Comments on your channel are on. Automated filters, channel guidelines. Okay, so it's not that. Let's see here. Hey, and we got a couple of people here. How you doing, memes?
Share my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know I should be wary.
Still I venture someplace scary. Ghostly haunting, I turn loose.
It's showtime.
Wow. There you go.
What's going on? Happy birthday, Orange Chat. It has been a while here. I know. I come. Oh my God, something. I forgot. I shared that clip from a stream. I'm losing my mind. I'm hearing myself talking in the back of my own ears. I'm like, oh my God, what was I literally shared it for my stream. I just wrapped up with Fizz. But what's going on? Happy birthday, brother. What level did you hit?
39 so far.
39. That's where I am. Not for much longer though. So
nice.
I'm about to hit that post epic level tier stuff there and everything. But I just want to pop on. I have until pizza arrives. So
nice.
I am with you the full way till then. So what's happening? What say you?
Oh well, I'm just talking about the Marvel fan fiction that I'm writing and whatnot. Hold on one second. I gotta
take that, Al. All right,
yeah.
You do your thing. I will take over the show. All right, folks. So as we all know, a good backstory. Personally, I love fan fiction and stuff like that. I am one of those people. Actually, to be fair, I commented on one of Fatal J's things where they had one of those overhead projectors and stuff like that from back in the day before, like, we had all the screens and the stuffs and the internet as we know it and everything. And I wrote something. It was basically about, of course, one of my characters based on the Breath of Fire fanfic, and I literally was projecting a dragon up with one of those things. Gosh, I feel old. It's like, yes, back in my day, we used the overhead projector to project our red dragons onto the screen as you're reading your story. I think I got the highest grade in the class. I don't know. Maybe it actually had something to do with I enjoyed what I was doing. But let's say you, chat. I'm sorry. I'm a bad host. Oh, wait, I'm not even the host. That's why I'm terrible. But, all right, let's go over the chat because people like hearing their names. God, I know I do. We got the happiest of the dinosaurs there. Happy, joy. The June bugs. The June bugs. Oh, you're not doing it. It's well, hey, we'll touch that right now. But tomorrow 6. Oh, happy birthday from Oz. The Geek Detective Pierce. Well, choices were made. Things happened. So we'll leave it at that. Oh, I think my pizza's getting ready to show up. Hold on. I'm still here. Hold on. I'll do the avatar thingy because we can do that. I just need to make sure my pizza is. Oh, I should probably actually turn on the light because I'm a terrible human being. But okay, it's not quite here yet. I haven't ordered like Domino's in like a bajillion years or anything. But all of a sudden it's like, we can text you when we're approximately 2 minutes out. And the text was from like a minute ago. So I'm like, I'm just checking and everything. So God, I mean, this is a different thing. Wait a second. Oh. For those of you just joining us, I guess what's going on? Memes here. I am not the host of this show. The host of this show is Orange Chat Reviews, who I believe is getting a birthday call. Because obviously somebody wanted to wish him a happy birthday. God, I hope it's not bad news. God, those things always happen the most it can be. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, sorry about that. Family called again or called in.
Oh, no. I was, I think, oh no, how dare somebody wish you a happy birthday? God, how inconvenient. No, we're just going over some folks in the chat and I was checking to make sure my pizza wasn't here yet.
What goodies did I get for my birthday? Gary Banjo sandwich. If I was to show you guys, my stream would be pulled. I got myself a foldable steak knife and a small self-defense tool for the vehicle and whatnot. These are things that cannot exactly be shown on stream because I was doing the live stream last weekend, the weekend or the weekly recap, and I was discussing the Alec Baldwin situation. And apparently, if you even bring on a toy gun and explain that it's not real, they'll pull your stream completely because apparently there is the self-deletion fear that YouTube has because apparently somebody did.
Yeah.
But yeah, the MA or the for those of you who want to read my story, the Marvel story, it's not copyright. It's actually I'm actually going to do everybody if they or because this is not going to be a live chat that continues. If you guys want a link to my story, it's graphic, it's brutal. All the villains or all the heroes are villains. This is a very dark universe. So instead of the Avengers, they're called the Overlords. So yeah, I'm actually going to link it in the chat for people if you want to read it. I've got, I think, like 160 some odd pages. And see if you can actually guess who the character is that is killing all these characters. He is actually from a different universe. However, he was tasked with the eradication of these or of many Marvel characters, and yet he has not come across his or this universe version of himself, which oddly enough I have or I plan on doing a small creative license in which this is or this one universe is actually a happy life for that character, where everyone else is basically villainous and whatnot. This is, or the character, or my character is actually in this universe. His version, or this universe's version of him, didn't have the tragedy or trauma of every other universe that we know in the Marvel multiverse. So let's get this.
You gotta go out all the way to the exact polar opposite to have it balance.
Essentially, yes, but this is actually. I'm thinking. I'm not sure. I would or I want to do this. But I am actually thinking that I will possibly say, "Hey, I have this fan fiction story that you guys might be interested in. I might submit it to Marvel. I just might submit it to Marvel. Might being the operative word, but only after I finish. And here is the link for you all, folks. If you can guess the character, I know that Geek Detective Pierce is one of the readers of the fanfic. But if you all want to take your shot at it, there you go. It's in, or the link is now in the chat. It is a Google Doc. But yeah, Elektra was the first victim in this universe. And well, then Daredevil. And this character is interesting because he has the power to, or the ability to archive powers that he, that are used against him or that are, that he is able to see.
Oh my God, you brought in Cell.
Kind of, sort of, but not really.
I don't want to ruin anything or push you. No, I don't, because if I stay here, I'm going to keep on prodding you to figure out who it is. But
you can go ahead and prod. I'm not going to tell you. He has been given enhancement by his master, who has been tasked to oversee the entirety of the multiverse in this small pocket of the universes that have been infected or tainted. He's basically been sent there to cut out the cancer, so to speak. So everyone knows there is a Spider-Verse inside our multiverse of Marvel. Well, the Spideyverse from that pocket, all the spiders are evil, and they actually killed the inheritors who hunt down spiders. So this story, I put a lot of thought in, and I've had to basically make sure or go back and forth into some of the chapters, do a tiny micro edits here and there, because some of the things, it's like, I don't want to give it away, but I also want people to have a small hint. I mean, this person has memories that start to break through, because most of the time when he goes into these universes, he cleans it up, he comes back, and his mind is essentially erased, so to speak. He's cleansed after going into a tainted universe so that he can continue doing the job. But right now, after coming back or having to withdraw back into his home dimension, he's been tasked to go back with enhanced or even further enhancement, but he cannot go or come back to his home dimension until he's finished his mission. So there's a chance he might be killed, but I've also started introducing Infinity Stones into the story as well. Only 2 have been made present, so if he needs to use them, he can. My latest victims, I believe, are... let's see here. Also, one of the fun things I did with the story is I put Marvel's Avengers Alliance portraits for the characters. I mean, he's killed Hulk, he's killed mutants, he's killed humans, he's killed Inhumans. He's cleaning house.
Wait. You killed off the Hulk already? Oh, that's interesting. All right, that's
he didn't want the Hulk to become extreme or overtly powerful, so he had to kill him
because the Hulk has never been overtly powerful. Okay, no. I get the gist. Okay, now I'm actually kind of interested in it. So, I think my pizza's getting here, Matt. I'm gonna dip out there. Thank you for having me on. Happy birthday again. Hey, good luck with the fanfic, man. Power to you. You're actually creating something. So,
hey, I'll send you a link to it, or click the link in the chat, dude.
Sounds good. All right.
Give it and then let me know if you figure it out. Thank you, Gigawatt. So far, no guesses on my end. Well, I think I have, or one of the first mentions of his memories is a very big guess if you know the comic characters. I mean, shit. It's like there. But yeah, I believe my latest 3 victims are Agent Venom, Carnage, and Scream. So symbiotes are the next victims, and I'm still writing that bit of story. I haven't finished it yet. But the last 2 were Damon Hellstrom and his sister Satana. Hell basically has a very big grasp of control in the story. So Mephisto and others in Hell have basically, the Overlords have essentially made deals with the devil, quite literally, to cement their power on Earth. And that is one of the reasons why this universe has become tainted. It's essentially Hell's fault. And when he gets to Magic and Colossus, Hell's basically going to be extremely pissed off. But yeah, he's already wasted Thor. He's wasted the Asgardians, except for 2 Asgardians left. Odin and Heimdall are the only ones alive from the from Asgard. However, the Asgardian army is still fighting on Earth. I've killed a lot of major players. Tony Stark, or when I killed all these characters, folks, they all died in brutal ways. Plus, I did put some who died due to the civil war that was sparked between the Overlords because of the chaos that my character is creating on the planet. By killing Overlords, he's giving hope to the populace of the world, and they're all starting to fight back, cause uprisings and whatnot. And I had 14 characters that I really couldn't come up with decent ways to kill them, so I basically had them killed inside of the civil war that's between the mutant faction and the human faction that's allied with the Inhuman faction. So the Inhumans and the human faction are working together against the mutants and Magneto is able to tear apart helicarriers. I haven't gotten to him yet, but the ones that have been killed that I didn't kill directly, Beast, the Inhuman Gorgon, the Lizard from the Spider-Verse, Wonder Man, Songbird, Chase Stein, and Old Lace from the Runaways. Iron Fist is dead. Taskmaster's dead. Sunfire, Kate Bishop, Moonstone, Moon Knight, Blizzard, and Avalanche. I couldn't really think of, or because my character was essentially very overpowered right now. He is essentially a god tier character that is way overpowered due to his ability to archive ability or mutant abilities or enhanced abilities. So I couldn't really think of a way to kill these characters off. Blizzard, I mean, my character killed Iceman, who is an Omega level mutant. So Blizzard isn't exactly going to be a hard fight. Avalanche, I mean, Gorgon, Avalanche are easy to freaking kill. You just got to stay above them. But yeah, other characters, essentially, I can actually give you the list of characters that have been killed, and I'm not going to tell you how. You're going to actually have to read the story for that. But essentially, let's see. Here, go to my thumb drive. Dark MAA Hunt. So in alphabetical order, here are the characters that are dead. Amora, the Enchantress. Angel, Warren Worthington III, that is. Angela, but in this universe, she never had her name changed from Aldrif. So Aldrif. Ant-Man, Ares, Avalanche, who was killed in the Civil War, or killed off screen, so to speak. Beta Ray Bill, Beast, Black Panther, Black Widow, Blizzard, Captain America, Captain Britain, Chase Stein and Old Lace, Constrictor, Cyclops, Damon Hellstrom, Daredevil, the Destroyer from Asgard. Very creative way of destroying that one. Doctor Strange is dead. Dr. Voodoo is dead due to Doctor Strange killing him. Elektra is dead. Emma Frost is dead. Folks, I also don't hold back in these. I make sure that when I kill them, they are dead in ways that will most likely piss an SJW off. So, Hank Pym, Ghost Rider, Gambit, Fandral, Falcon, Gorgon, Hawkeye, Hercules, Hogan, Hulk, Iceman, Iron Fist, Iron Man, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Johnny Storm, Juggernaut, Kamala Khan. Yeah, I killed Kamala Khan and I made sure it was brutal. Kate Bishop, Kraven the Hunter, Loki, Luke Cage, Medusa, Misty Knight, Mockingbird, Molly Hayes, Moon Knight, Moonstone, Miss Marvel, meaning Carol Danvers, she didn't become Captain Marvel, Psylocke, Nightcrawler, Quake, Quicksilver, Red Hulk, Red She-Hulk, killed those two together. Rescue, Pepper Potts in the armor. Rogue, made sure to kill her. Sabretooth, Sandman, Satana, Damon Hellstrom, She-Hulk, I killed her very brutally. Yeah. She got the Colossus treatment from Days of Future Past. Now you got to find out which one. Songbird, Sif, Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Killed him in a way that would definitely get me canceled online. Superior Spider-Man, which is Doc Ock's mind inside of Peter Parker's body. Spider-Woman Mayday Parker, which is from an alternate universe. Peter Parker Spider-Man. Spitfire. Storm. Sue Storm. Sunfire. Taskmaster. Lizard. The Thing. Thor. Union Jack. Valkyrie. Victor Mancha. Volstagg. War Machine. Wasp. Winter Soldier. Wolverine. Wonder Man. And X-23. All of them are dead. So other characters that I'm working on right now are Adam Warlock, or I'm going to be working on later on, is Adam Warlock. Basically from Adam Warlock, Agent Venom, Anti-Venom. I don't know if I'm actually going to include Anti-Venom. Baron Mordo, I might have him come in to kill, or to be killed, rather. Black Cat is definitely going to be killed along with Domino. So Domino and Black Cat are going to die at the same time, essentially. Let's see here. Deadpool has yet to be killed. He is in this universe. It's going to be one hell of a fight with him. Because of his carbonadium swords and how they can suppress a healing factor. Because my character has enhanced healing factor thanks to Ares. Now, you all thought I would get an enhanced healing factor from X-23, which my character did. However, Ares' healing factor is actually a lot more powerful than even X-23. I have yet to kill Doom, or Dr. Doom in this one. The Guardians of the Galaxy that we all know are definitely going to die after my character is done on Earth. Kang is no longer possibly able, or is no longer able to be in my story because I already killed one of his ancestors. When I'm going to be doing my comparisons of Doctor Strange, Marvel, and Wonder Woman DC, I'm obviously going to add some philosophical elements with my comparisons besides format and going over origins. Nice. With your comparison videos, what criteria do you utilize between the films? Geek Detective Pierce, there is not that much that I think about when I do that. I simply go by, to be completely honest, let me bring up banners here. When I'm doing the comparisons, I make sure that the stories are similar, and that's it. And then I just go by story, cast, writing, effects, acting, leads, and music and score. As you can see right here, Braveheart and Gladiator were the last ones that I'm going to do, and I'm going to actually edit that right now because it's going to be Total Recall versus the reboot coming up this next Tuesday. Recall. Or so I'm actually going to do original and reboot because all of the streams I'm doing in February are originals versus reboot. So that is now fixed, and they're all going to go by the same categories. And it's going to be, or edit that one. So Total Recall original versus reboot. There we go. I'm also still waiting for Bounding into Comics to do their Friday's articles. Also, or if anybody is in Bounding into Comics or knows them, tell them to, or suggest that they look into a episode from Law and Order SVU, because apparently they have gone super woke. Because apparently a character who is a black guy, a POC, violates a woman, and the woman ends up not wanting to prosecute the guy because she thinks he's gonna not have a fair trial. So yeah, definitely, if any of you have the skinny to get in with Bounding into Comics, I've suggested a few articles. I haven't really seen anything from them. But yeah, it's like I think that that's definitely something that they should look into. Also, Fox News has actually reported on that, but it's definitely something that I think the Bounding into Comics should definitely look into, as they are entertainment based. And holy crap, when I actually heard that, it's kind of ridiculous that they haven't really done it. But yeah. So if people want to come on again, let me share the link out. It is an open invite. If you want to come on and discuss stuff, hey, let's do it. So also, while I'm thinking about, I'm actually thinking about doing comparison videos or the Tuesday theme streams. They're going to be turned into Tuesday versus streams. I'm actually thinking about renaming it, but I might not. I'll stick with Tuesday theme streams because the theme is versus essentially. And now I got to come up with an idea of March. Because maybe I could do a 1 versus 2 for March where I actually discuss the original movie and then the sequel, especially movies that have sequels that take place even later. So that might be interesting. I might actually do that for March. But also, folks, hold on one moment. I do got to attend to another family matter, so please bear with me. I will be right back, so it shouldn't take more than a few minutes. All right. So, yeah, I just had my niece and my brother call me to wish me happy birthday. That was nice of them. And yeah, nice stuff going on over there, family and whatnot. So, I'm back. I'll definitely bring it to their attention. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When I'm going, yeah. Just curious for right. Any other things? Let's see here. No, Gravy D, I have not. But Neozoic, I am going to answer your question if you're still here. Birthday question, top 10 movies of all time. Well, let's see here. I will show you I can actually show you those. I'm going to go to my video library on Vudu and actually go to that list because I do have my top 10 of all time. So just bear with me. Let's let it load. I don't need anymore on, so I can get rid of that window. Lists. Take it back. But yes. Hold on. Let me share this because honestly, why not give Vudu a little bit of support here? not going to share audio. So this is my Vudu library. I got some lists. For singles and duologies, me and Mara do ones and twos and stuff. So I have a list for duologies and singles, which I've been covering for which ones I have to watch, plus the MCU, the movies that I prefer or call the MCU. One-off movies, I gave that list to Mara. Family friendlies, one-off movies part 2, which I also got to update. The James Cameron movies, Nicolas Cage movies, Swords movies, Book of Wick, Stallone franchises. I just recently got through the Rocky films, and on Critic List, I just finished doing the reviews for those ones. Here's my top 10. Now, this is not in order, folks. This is top or the movies that are my favorite movies of all time. Gladiator, the extended cut. Dread, this is my favorite comic book movie. Favorite comic book adaptation movie. Braveheart, historically inaccurate, but still one of the best ones that I've seen. The Accountant is actually within my top 3. The Crow, Phenomenon with John Travolta. Finding Forrester is my absolute favorite movie. Jaws, Last Samurai, and Top Gun Maverick. Now, The Accountant is my number 2. Top Gun Maverick is my number 3. So my top 3 are Finding Forrester, number 1. Number 2 is The Accountant. Number 3 is Maverick, Top Gun Maverick. So, ever heard of a 90s kids show called Wishbone? I had a tweet on it recently. No, I have not heard of that. But to give you guys an idea of my full library, you will see movies that you will not be able to believe that why I have them on my or I'm also a completionist, folks. So I actually did get the Disney Star Wars movies. I am a completionist. It's an impulse of mine. But yeah, the 607 movies that I have: Face Off, Volcano, Deep Impact, Aliens. Recently, I got the 4K HD for that, which allows all the special features, including the special editions. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the 1971 one. I will not get the Johnny Depp one. I do not acknowledge that movie's existence. Con Air, Avatar Collector's Edition, because it includes the Collector's Special Extended Edition. True Lies, The Abyss. When James Cameron released his greatest hits finally on 4K, I got the ones that I needed. Godzilla, Sound of Freedom. I have not seen it yet. However, I do know that it is very good because trusted sources and whatnot. I hear that it is an emotionally heavy movie, and I need to be in the right mindset to actually watch it. Batteries Not Included. This is a fun family film, folks. If you haven't seen Batteries Not Included, that is definitely a movie that you should watch. Fat Man is one of the best Christmas movies of all time, in my opinion. Dead Reckoning 1. A Knight's Tale. I wish they had the director's cut for A Knight's Tale on Vudu. However, they don't. Multiplicity. Very good movie. Boogeyman from 2023. Great movie. Dante's Peak. The Batman. It's okay. I got it digitally. I didn't have to pay for it, thank God. One of the cool things about OMB reviews is memberships and Patreons is if you are part of a certain tier, you can get in on the giveaways. He's got one currently going for the Hitchcock Ultimate Collection. Banshees of Inisherin. Great movie. I recently watched that. That movie is nuts. The Killer Cut for Friday the 13th, which is the director's cut. Halloween Ends, as bad as the movie is, again, I am a completionist. Arsenic and Old Lace, one of my, or possibly my favorite 40s movie. The Phantom, great movie. Stealth, good movie. Fast X, I got that on a whim because my stepbrother wanted to see it so badly. So it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just buy it because I also have all the other Fast Furious movies. The Equalizer 1 and 2, I have seen the third one. I just don't own it yet. Last Voyage of the Demeter, great movie. I just didn't like the ending. Ran from 1985, one of the Akira Kurosawa's. The Pathfinder unrated movie, great movie. Mr. Holland's Opus. Folks, Mr. Holland's Opus. Hey, Mads Mama Bear, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yes, The Accountant is such a great movie. The Phantom is actually a guilty pleasure of mine. Hey, I love The Phantom because honestly, it was one that I grew up watching and I never lost interest in it. Mr. Holland's Opus, that movie, it doesn't have flashy explosions or this or that, but that movie is really a great movie to watch. From Dusk Till Dawn, gonna have to watch that sometime this year. Armageddon, Bridge Over the River Kwai, Leviathan. Hey, Vanya, good to see you. Thank you so much. It's okay. Hey, McKinney, thank you so much for coming on in. Like your drawing, dude, or like your drawings, man. I haven't been able to drop in on a lot of your streams, but I have been able to drop in on some of them and lurk. You're doing good, dude. Leviathan, The Princess Bride. Took me so long to finally get to watching this movie, and when I did, I completely regret not having watched it earlier in life. Rapid Fire. As much as I like Brendan Lee, the obligatory sex scene in this movie was not needed. But they called it an obligatory sex scene at the time. Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2, great movies. Kandahar, I haven't seen it yet, but I do plan on watching it. The Sharknado movies, when I did the Monday Mayhems. Those movies are just so ridiculous that you can't help but get a good laugh out of them. Blind Fury, another great film with Rutger Hauer. The Last Duel is another movie I own, haven't seen yet. The Mimic Collection, all three of these movies. The first one is great. I own the director's cut. The second and third one were straight to TV. Honestly, I'm wondering what the hell they were thinking. Rutger Hauer split second with a Venom or a Venomized character that was basically Venom with Snake Eyes. So, yeah, Snake Eyes with the symbiote was the killer in that one, essentially. Renfield, such a great film. And honestly, one that I think Awkwafina did very well in. Tango and Cash, Enemy of the State. That movie is actually almost prophetic. Enemy of the State. Looking back on it now. Sidekicks, great film. Kind of cringy, but still good. Solomon Kane, Stieg Kenobi, shout out to you, Stieg. He put me in or onto this one's trail. I checked it out, thought it was very good. I wish they had done other ones. The original Three Musketeers from 1973. Cutthroat Island. American Assassin. That one was also recommended to me, I do believe, by Stieg. Ninja Turtles 2, American Sniper, Face the Music, Bill and Ted. Or I got the trilogy, all three of them, while they were on sale. Fun thing, Vudu put all three of these on sale, and then, but didn't put the bundle on sale. And all three of them were like $4.99 or $5.99 or something like that. Yet the bundle was like $30. So it's like, no, I'm grabbing all three of them single. The Natural, great movie. John Wick, Training Day, massive talent with Nick Cage. Bullet Train, good movie. Avatar, Way of the Water. Yes, folks, I am an Avatar fan. Inconceivable. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Jeff B. Yes, I am showing off my collection. Hulk, as bad as the Ang Lee Hulk movie is, I actually thought it was decent. The Core, brilliant movie. Original, too. Mouse Hunt, Shawshank Redemption, great freaking movie. Universal Soldier, another great freaking movie. Ghost Rider, The Spirit of Vengeance, so the second Ghost Rider movie. Quick and the Dead, Demolition Man, Megan. So, Megan was one that proved me wrong, folks. I thought it was just basically going to be a female Chucky version or female Chucky movie. And honestly, I am glad to have been proven wrong by that movie. Godfather 3, I have the trilogy. This is when they did Mario Puzo's re-edit, they erased the original third, so I will never be able to see the original third. Dragon Ball Super Superhero. This movie sucked. However, it did have some good moments. And yes, I did buy it. Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind, good movie. Addams Family 1 and 2. The director's cut for Undiscovered Country, because you only ever get the director's cut, folks. If you haven't gotten the director's cut, you're not living. Mouse Hunt yes, it is a classic. Critical Drinker has a great review of Megan. I'm sure he does. But yep. Check out From Dusk Till Dawn 3, best TV movie ever. I have seen that with Tamara Morrison. And basically, it's the origin story for Santanical Pandemonium, who was in the first one, played beautifully by Selma Hayek. Reservoir Dogs, one of the weirdest movies I have ever seen. A lot of people say that Tarantino is such a great freaking movie maker. Some of his fucking movies don't even make sense. Honestly, Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction were two of the weirdest fucking movies I had ever seen. RoboCop 2, The Universal Soldier Regeneration, and Universal Soldier are two movies that I thought were very good. Day of Reckoning for Universal Soldier, not the best movie, but I still own it. The Man and the Iron Mask. This movie, folks, The Man and the Iron Mask, is a great sequel to the 1993 version of The Three Musketeers. Great movie. Warrior with Tom Hardy and Joel Edgerton. Great movie. Starship Troopers, Violent Night, Murder at 1600, Basic Instincts, Director's Cut, Bullet to the Head. Folks, the only Buffy that ever matters is this one. As much as I like the show, I like that one better. Bicentennial Man, Robin Williams did such a great job in that movie. Godfather 2, Universal Soldier, Day of Reckoning, Monsters Ball, good movie. Interesting movie. Lost Boys, I finished out that trilogy. Fatal Attraction, great movie from the 80s. Michael Douglas played that very well done, as did Glenn Close. Cloverfield is such a great found footage movie. The Ghost Rider, I wish they had the extended alternate cut, because the extended alternate cut is actually the better version of it. Nobody. Took me a while to watch that, but I'm so glad I did. Thank you, Odin. Showdown in Little Tokyo, obligatory sex scene, but otherwise, solid movie. King Kong Lives and King Kong from 76, very good movie. These two are actually tied together, because this is a 10-year sequel to King Kong 76. So King Kong Lives was the first movie to really bring about a years apart sequel. Tommy Boy, Patch Adams, Halloween 2, Dread, Dark Angel, also known as I Come in Peace. The Paranormal Activity movies, Pulp Fiction, Deep Blue Sea, Ferngully. Yes, I do have family-friendly movies. Ferngully. I cannot find Short Circuit 2, but I have seen Short Circuit 2. Still a great movie. The Green Knight. Interesting movie. Honestly, I thought it was actually a very good movie. Devil's Advocate. Another good movie. Jurassic World. Dominion. The extended cut only, because I only ever get the extended cut. Mothman Prophecies. That movie, holy crap, man. Psychological thriller, knocks your socks off. Uncut version of Dragon Ball Z, Battle of the Gods, and Resurrection F. Broly, The Birds, Psycho, Rear Window, Vertigo, the extended version of No Way Home, Halloween, Rob Zombie version, Fright Night 2, the unrated remake thingy. I mean, good movie. Interesting take on it. Not really worth watching every year. Orca, great movie. Bloodsport, great movie. Van Damme. Lionheart, Halloween. Extended cut of Halloween Kills. Adds a little bit more context. Gives a little bit more to the quality, but not much. Arachnophobia. Funny thing, one day I logged back into my Voodoo, and I found two different cuts of Arachnophobia, or two different covers to Arachnophobia. This one and another one where Arachnophobia is on the bottom, which is weird. Blade 2, Top Gun Maverick, The Hunted. Folks, when I got Top Gun Maverick on digital, I literally went every day watching it at night. I was watching it every night when I got it. It was so great. I prefer The Man in the Iron Mask to the book. That's rare. Yeah, the books are usually better. However, there are some movies. There are some movies that are actually better than the books. There is the rare occasion. And Twilight happens to be one of those occasions where the movies, as bad as they are actually better than the books, objectively speaking. Pulp Fiction, loved on a third viewing. Do I prefer 76 King Kong to the 2005 remake? 2005, definitely. I own the extended edition to that one, the 4-hour version. Hey, thank you, Bone. Never seen Monsters Ball. It's a good movie. I mean, yes, there's a lot of sex in it, but you know what? It's actually pretty good. The Hunted with Tommy Lee Jones and Benicio del Toro. Great freaking movie. The Quest, Jean-Claude Van Damme's directorial debut. Decent movie. Honestly, I thought it was pretty good. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yes, I do have the Snyderverse. I do not watch it often. The only two movies that I really liked watching were Man of Steel and the Ultimate Edition of BVS. I do like them. Still, I do acknowledge the flaws. And I have defended Man of Steel on numerous occasions. Next Karate Kid, great movie. Can't wait for season 6 of Cobra Kai. The Accountant, as everybody knows. Batman Begins and Dark Knight. I also own Dark Knight Rises. Underwater. I was surprised by that movie when I first saw it. I saw it in 2021. And I was honestly, it's like, hey, this is actually pretty good, you know? And knowing that Kristen Stewart kind of went in a weird direction with her life, honestly, I was surprised she did a good job with this. Legend, the theatrical version. I wish I could get the other version. There are 3 different versions of Legend. There's the American version, which is the theatrical. There is the European version, which is the director's cut. And then there is the re-release version, which is a mix between the original version or the theatrical version and the European version, which has the music from the first or from theatrical, yet has scenes or additional scenes from the European version. Never-Ending Story. If you haven't seen this movie, folks, you should. This movie was the first movie to ever give me a nightmare. Yep, this movie, The Never-Ending Story, was the first movie to ever give me a nightmare. Daybreakers, good movie. Blade, obviously. The Last Stand with Arnold Schwarzenegger, good movie. The reboot to Fright Night, I thought it was okay. So, yes, I got it. Also, Rip to Anton Yelchin. Good Burger. The original was great. The second one, or number 2, not so much. Now You See Me and Now You See Me 2. I own both of them theatrical, but this one I do own the extended edition. This, or the Now You See Me franchise, folks, Now You See Me is actually a movie in which you do not, Now You See Me is a movie that it's better to watch the theatrical with the second installment, because if you watch the extended edition and then compare it to the second installment, you learn very clearly that these are two different they have two different backstories for Mark Ruffalo's character. And as much as I hate Mark Ruffalo and sometimes give him shit on Twitter, I can acknowledge he is a good actor. Geek Detective Pierce, I have read the Twilight film or the Twilight books. I have read the 50 Shades of Grey books. I have watched the 50 Shades of Grey movies. I own the 3 unrated versions of the 50 Shades of Grey movies because I got my hands on the digital copies for them. Have you seen Falling Down? No, I have not, Jeff B. Monsters Ball is about Aileen, the serial killer. No, Monsters Ball is actually about Halle Berry and Billy Bob Thornton becoming a couple, yet dealing with the dad from Everybody Loves Raymond being a racist son of a bitch. Heath Ledger was also in it, and Billy Bob Thornton's character is quite hateful. When he meets Halle Berry and they kind of develop a relationship, and you got to watch the movie. Let's just say that they did a really good job making fake look real. Let's just say that. Gremlins, the original Fright Night, all the Star Trek movies, these 6 Mission Impossible movies, Dog Soldiers, great movie, X-Men's Origins Wolverine, Secrets of Dumbledore. Yes, I do have some movies that I am not a fan of, but I ended up still getting them anyway. Transformers bundle, with exception to Rise of the Beasts. I did not get that one. Predator and Predator 2, always going to love those movies. Back to the Future, 4K trilogy there, man. Sonic 2 and Sonic I both have. Powder, such a great film. Such a great film, folks. If you haven't seen Powder, you definitely need to. Hercules, I prefer the extended unrated edition. I am still looking for that one. Teen Wolf, another good one. Age of Extinction, which is also part of the 5, but I put in a when I got that one, I had a digital code along with this one from The Last Witch Hunter and Gods of Egypt, Warm Bodies. These movies here, from Bank Job to Hercules, are all from digital codes that I had gone through my physical media and found. In the Army Now, such a great Pauly Shore movie. Bank Job, such a great movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger, or the 4K theatrical version of T2 with the updated effects and the digital face replacements upgraded and whatnot. Fight Club, as much as I hate that movie, upon first viewing of it, I own it. X-Men trilogy, the Fantastic Four duology, I still like it. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Excellent movie. Frequency, very frigging good movie. Alita Battle Angel, same. How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, folks, I cried during these movies because they were that good. If you can honestly let your feelings go, if you really can let your feelings go in a movie, get emotionally invested in the characters and whatnot, you know it's a decent movie. You know it's actually a good movie. And then you have those ones that just make you like, oh my God, what the fuck? Mel Brooks, Blazing Saddles, motherfuckers. Yeah, if I could, I would make this legally required viewing for SJWs. Blazing Saddles should be a movie that SJWs have no choice but to watch at least once a year. Oops. Let's get back to my list. I mean, holy crap, man. Accidentally got a little too zealous with the finger button. So let's see here. As we're waiting for that to reload. And I'll also show you my wish list after I'm done. Oh, geez. Are you guys going to make me go through? Okay, good. They're not. Thank God. Ford v Ferrari. I have not seen that one. They Live. Another great movie. Sonic the Hedgehog. Shang-Chi. Yes, I own Shang-Chi. Haven't watched it since I watched it originally. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. I will not watch 3. I actually haven't watched these 2 movies since I watched them for MCU Sundays. Rambo's Last Blood extended cut. 30 extra minutes, folks. Well worth it. The Rambo Collection, An American Haunting. Yes, The Twilight Complete Saga. Labyrinth, Wall-E, Batman and Mr. Freeze, Sub-Zero. The Count of Monte Cristo, another great movie by Jim Caviezel, or with Jim Caviezel. Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2, Venom 2, Ghostbusters Afterlife, Spider-Man Trilogy, Spider-Man Duology, Lethal Weapons 2, 3, and 4. I also have Lethal Weapon 1. American Psycho Unrated or Uncut, and American Psycho Theatrical. Wonderful thing about those is when you put in the digital code, you get both versions. So yeah, Wrath of Man, such a great movie. Kickboxer, Rocky 6 or Rocky 4, the Ultimate Director's Cut, the Stallone cut, great movie, well worth watching. It's actually superior to the theatrical, I think. Demi Moore, G.I. Jane, folks. This is female empowerment to a peak level. The Rocky bundle, as I shown you in my list. Ninja Turtles, Braveheart, Unbreakable. I'm going to get the other 2 movies that go with Unbreakable. Just haven't seen them yet. The Jason Collection. Halloween Collection. Expendables 1, 2, and 3. Battle of the Year. Battle of the Year is actually an interesting movie. If you like breakdancing and stuff like that, it's actually quite an interesting movie. I actually thought it was pretty decent. The Relic. Good movie. Critters 1 through 4. Great movies. The Punisher with John Travolta and Tom Jane, man. Great friggin' movie. The Long Halloween 1 and 2. Mortal Kombat Legends Battle of the Realms. Thought that was actually pretty decent. Long Kiss Goodnight. Love that movie. Gina Davis. Holy crap, man. Gina Davis in The Long Kiss Goodnight. Yeesh. Gina Davis in The Long Kiss Goodnight. When you see her in that movie, holy crap, man. It's like, what is wrong with you? Unfortunately, I could not get Indiana Jones trilogy. I didn't want Crystal Skull, but I have Crystal Skull. Not proud that I have it, but I have it because I wanted the other ones. The Unholy was actually an interesting movie. What's the actor's name? He plays Negan. Thought it was, or he does such a great job. I'm blanking on his name though. Conjuring 3, Fast 9. I believe that Highlander, Lethal Weapon, Ant-Man Duology, Spider-Man Far From Home, Avatar, The Saint, great movie. Val Kilmer was excellent in that movie. Yes, I also own the shitty Mortal Kombat 2021 movie. Folks, this website is the secret to my success, so to speak, when it comes to how I decide which movies to watch during Tuesday streams and whatnot. It's this website. My digital library. The reason why I didn't choose obvious choices for originals versus reboots, mainly because they've been done before, but also because I haven't seen them and I don't own them and I don't like pirating. Major Pain, love that movie. Yes, I own the Michael Bay Turtle movies and I own Dark Fate. Because that one came across the digital code and it's like, I'll check it out because I walked out of the theaters when I saw it. Then I went back into the theaters to rewatch it so I could give my review. Boondock Saints original and unrated versions, the redo RoboCop and the original RoboCop, The Crow, Super 8, another good movie. Super 8 was actually interesting from Steven Spielberg and J.J. Abrams. 10 Things I Hate About You. Folks, if you want to laugh, watch that movie. Watch that movie. The Prestige, fucking brilliant movie. Chronicle, the unrated version of Chronicle, another good movie. The director's cut of T Salvation, The Terminator, the original, The Death and Life of Superman, or Death and Return of Superman. I have the full DCAU. Terminator 2 Special Edition Extended. I own it. T3. Kristana Loken recently asked on her Twitter, what are your favorite sequences from the movie? And I told her my favorite TX sequence was the fight in the bathroom. The ending with the corruption of the T-850. My favorite moment in the film is the ending where John Connor has to, it's the dark ending, where John Connor accepts his destiny as the leader of the human resistance because he could not stop Judgment Day. Yes, Friday the 13th. I own those ones as well. Movie recommendation. If I get a chance to find it, I'll give it a look. I cannot make any promises, though. Stephen King's Silver Bullet, Godzilla vs. Kong, Scrooged, Patriot, the extended edition, because I do not believe it in theatrical editions, if I can help it. National Treasures 1 and 2, obviously I have both of them. From Paris with Love, folks. If you want to laugh at John Travolta, get that movie. Get From Paris with Love. The 1993 Three Musketeers. The 1993 Musketeers. The New Guy. DJ Qualls, man. Fucking awesome. The Marksman with Liam Neeson. Great movie. Very semi-woke, but still good. The Avengers, or this is part of the MCU that I got when I was going on a binge for the Avengers movies. The Mummy Returns. Monster Hunter. It was an okay movie, but honestly, I could forget about it. Now, you did see that I showed you Arachnophobia up above. This was how I bought it back the first time, and then suddenly I just had an extra copy put on my account. Now, folks, I have been a Vudu user for many years, and when I got all of these movies, it's because of my loyalty to Vudu that Vudu actually gifted me with a They actually gifted me with free upgrades to some of my movies, where they took them from HDX all the way to 4K UHD. And I am very appreciative of them. Happy Gilmore, the unrated 50 Shades bundle, Planet of the Apes, 2000. Reign of Fire, great movie. Red and Red 2, great movies. Breakfast Club, Godzilla Final Wars, and Godzilla Against Mechagodzilla. And then Tokyo SOS. These two movies, I do believe, are sequel or prequel sequel to each other. Coming to America, the original, and I do not have the second one. Tenet, Ghost in the Darkness, Willow, great movies. The original Hunger Games movies, I will not get the fourth or the fifth one with Rachel Zegler. I will not do that. Wanted with Angelina Jolie and what's his name from England, plays Charles Xavier. Godzilla versus Destroyer, because no Godzilla fan should ever go without owning that. The Faculty. Now, that is a good movie. It's just weird in some areas. Get out of here. Defendor with Woody Harrelson, man. Defendor, folks, if you haven't seen that movie, I highly suggest you watch it. I really do. Because, honestly, it takes you for a twist. It really does. Commando, director's cut. Because you always need your director's cut. Tarzan, or The Legend of Tarzan, with Skarsgård. Great movie. John Travolta, Phenomenon, Into the Storm, Prince of Thieves, extended version. SWAT, New Mutants. Yes, as bad as that movie is, I own it. Don't give me any shit. It's my birthday. Total Recall, the Star Trek 3 movie collection, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Ghost in the Shell. Still haven't watched it, but I will later sometime. The Ip Man 4 movie collection. Great movies. Forbidden Kingdom. Great movie. I was on a Jet Li kick, as you guys can clearly see here. The One, Fearless. Then there's also The Shadow. As much as I hate Alec Baldwin, I thought that was a decent movie. Tolkien. Good movie if they, or it would have been a perfect movie if they had added the aspect of him being devoutly religious. The original Gladiator, 4K HD. Kiss of the Dragon, such a great and powerful movie. As I said, I was on a Jet Li kick at the time. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the original Critters, the original Avengers. That was not with the MCU, but was with Ralph Fiennes and Uma Thurman and Sean Connery. Constantine, the City of Demons movie. Exorcist 2, The Heretic. Folks, if you look right here, Exorcist, extended director's cut. Exorcist, extended director's cut. Exorcist, original theatrical version. And, I mean, that was because I own both of these. Or these are basically the same movies. The extended director's cut 73, but also the extended director's cut from 2000, plus the original one from 1973. The Sound of Thunder. Terrible effects. Good movie. Interesting idea. Daredevil, theatrical. Now, if I go to Movies Anywhere, the Movies Anywhere website, I can watch Daredevil's extended edition and whatnot. Serenity, great movie. Elektra, great movie. The theatrical. However, I can watch the unrated edition or director's cut on my Movies Anywhere website. More DCAU films, as well as The Joker from Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker. Great movie. Justice League Doom. Folks, I thought that was actually a pretty good freaking movie. Because it's like, no one would ever freaking do that to you, well, then you're damn fools. Batman tells the entire Justice League, you're damn fools. The Great Wall, weird movie, but enjoyable. Superman and Shazam versus the Return of Black Adam. I thought that that was actually going to be a big movie. It's like fucking 5 minutes. And then they have The Spectre as and another movie too. So it's like 3 different movies in one. And I'm thinking to myself, why didn't they just make the full-on version of Shazam and Superman versus the Black Adam? I think that would have been such a great movie. Final Fantasy VII Complete. Folks, that's a movie that you should watch. The full version of Final Fantasy Advent Children is such a great movie. I have Dark Fate on BR and DVS. Yeah. Disney's Three Musketeers is a fun watch. Yes, it is. It really is. Dreamcatcher, Stephen King. As much as I give Stephen King believe me, I give him a lot of shit about it. Because yes, I do also own the It movies. Inception. I'm not proud that I own these 2 movies, but I'm a completionist, like I said. The Adjustment Bureau, the Karate Kid movies, The Last Samurai, Hobbs and Shaw, Mask of the Phantasm. A lot of people say that's the best animated Batman movie ever. I somewhat agree. Lucy, interesting movie. Very interesting. I liked it. The Rock, obviously, such a great movie. Dracula, Haywire. Gina Carano is fucking boss in that movie. Dead Again in Tombstone with Danny Trejo, and Dead in Tombstone unrated. Folks, Danny Trejo is a great actor. I implore you to watch his films. Yes, I own Green Lantern, the extended cut. What are you going to do? Hit me? Resident Evil movies, Time Cop. This movie beat out Shawshank Redemption. Yeah. Beat out Shawshank Redemption in the box office. And this was actually the highest grossing Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. A movie that has so many flaws and flouts so many rules. Day After Tomorrow, great movie. Hard Target, another good movie. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I thought was a decent movie. Big Trouble in Little China, you can't go wrong there. Watchmen theatrical, however, I also do have the complete full ultimate edition that's like over 3 hours long. Sucker Punch extended cut, I thought it was okay. Advent Children theatrical, Assassin's Creed, I thought it was okay. Saving Private Ryan, V for Vendetta, Final Fantasy Spirits Within, Jaws 2, Dragon Heart, Pirates of the Caribbean 1 through 3. Lights Out, that was an interesting movie. Good concept. Boondock Saints, I have both versions on My Movies Anywhere. Battleship, the Langston trilogy, Inferno, Angels and Demons, plus somewhere is also the Da Vinci Code unrated edition. Broken Arrow, Independence Day. I have all the Independence Day versions. Yes, I also own the 2017 The Mummy. Sherlock Holmes 1 and 2. Interesting thing, if you watch Sherlock Holmes, the original or the first one with Robert Downey Jr., now that they had what's his name playing Moriarty in the second one, they actually did a redub for Moriarty's voice in the first one to make it match better. The Da Vinci Code, Zero Dark 30, Jaws, In the Heart of the Sea. Folks, that is a powerful movie. End of Days, Looper, Live, Die, Repeat, 99.9% perfect. If they would get out or get rid of 1 or 2 seconds of that movie, it would be a perfect film. Let's see here. Ninja Turtles versus Batman. Yes. The Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. Holy shit, that movie was dark, folks. 300, Rise of the Empire. Kroll, Beetlejuice. Kroll is so freaking good, folks. Liam Neeson basically in a Star Wars film, as well as other people, obviously. But it's not a Star Wars film, obviously. They wanted to make something like Star Wars, but it didn't work. But it was still a good movie. The Green Mile. Holy shit. That's all I'm going to say. Powerful lessons in that one. Lone Ranger. I can't watch this movie without being reminded that Army Hammer is a freaking cannibal. A Quiet Place. The unrated versions of Taken. I own the extendeds and unrateds. All the Die Hard movies. Gran Torino. Ghostbusters 2. Top Gun. Halloween 2018. Legends of the Guardians. The Owls of Ga'Hoole. Interesting movie. I wish, or that was actually Zack Snyder's first animated classic, which was Legends of the Guardians. 47 Ronin, excellent movie. 13th Warrior, excellent movie. 300. Pacific Rim, Uprising. Meh. I like the original better. The Bourne movies. Jumper, great movie. Paul, unrated. You can't go wrong. Legends of the Wrath of the Titans, Clash of the Titans. The Snow White and the Huntsman movies are great. Especially when you were watching the extended editions. I actually thought that they were pretty good. Howard the Duck. Batman Ninja, Pacific Rim. I own all the Resident Evil movies. Scorpion's Revenge was great. Legend of Zorro was good. Deadpool, freaking awesome. Total Recall, extended director's cut. Now you're understanding why I'm doing them as a one of the movies in my February list. Battle Los Angeles, such a powerful movie. The Riddick movies. I wish I had Dark Fury, but I don't. I will get it though. Warcraft. I thought it was okay. Mortal Kombat 1995. Great movie. My favorite MCU film, still to this day, is always going to be The Incredible Hulk. Bloodshot, I thought was a decent movie. Real Steel, excellent movie. Clockwork Orange. All the Resident Evil movies. Dracula Untold. The extended Unleashed version of Wolverine. First Class. The Rogue cut of Days of Future Past. the Jurassic Park movies. Finding Forrester. Constantine. Mask of Zorro. The 8 Harry Potter movies. A League of Their Own. One of my favorite movies. However, it did not make top 10. But it is my top, or out of all female-led movies, that is my number 2, where G.I. Jane is number 1. Batman Returns, Batman, X-Men Apocalypse, E.T., Scarface. That one was interesting. Bohemian Rhapsody, awesome movie, 1917. Pacing was its biggest problem. Resident Evil, The Curse of La Llorona, excellent movie. Maleficent, the only Disney movies that I actually thought were pretty good was Maleficent and Maleficent 2. The Fantastic Beasts movie, I prefer the extended edition to the second one, Crimes of Grindelwald. Life, folks, that was a good movie. A-Team, unrated, for obvious reasons. Alien vs. Predator and AVP, I own the extended edition to both of these because if you watch Aliens vs. Predator Requiem theatrical, you can go to the special edition on Movies Anywhere. Red Sun, yes, I own The Rise of Palpatine. Jurassic Park, The Right, that was a good movie. Dr. Sleep, I own both versions, director's cut and theatrical, because I put in the digital code for this one and ended up getting this one as well. The Aliens movies, I have all of them plus their special editions. Prometheus was a good movie. Parasite is the only movie on here that I have never watched fully through. Because Parasite was just fucking weird. End of Days is so underrated. Yes. I fell asleep watching Mask of Phantasm. Yeah, it can get boring for some. Shazam was okay. The extended cut of Suicide Squad was okay, but it still needed more. I'm hoping they release the AR cut so I can see it in its fullest context. The extended versions of Fast 5, 6, 7, and 8. I own all the Fast Furious movies. The Joker, The Shining, Annabelle's, Conjuring, The Nun, The Dark Knight Returns Deluxe Edition, which is both versions. The Matrix trilogy, because it's a trilogy, there is no fourth edition. Dark Knight Rises, HDX, which the other two are in 4K. Krampus. Yes, I also own Dark Phoenix. I've only seen it like twice, I think. Brightburn. Good movie. It's chapters 1 and 2. The Underworld unrated edition. Me and Mara are going to be discussing Underworld and Underworld Evolution. I own the Star Wars movies. I also own that shitty 2018 Predator movie. The John Wick movies. The special edition to Independence Day. Death of Superman, Reign of the Supermen. And I also own its full sequence movie, The Death and Life of Superman. Terminator Genesis. I like Genesis. I thought it was okay. Wonder Woman. Aquaman. I have not watched Aquaman for a long time. I won't watch Aquaman. I like some of the movie. I like some of the sequences. However, I do not like Amber Heard. So I can't watch that movie because I can't separate art from artist anymore with her. The Power Rangers 2017 movie I thought was okay. So yeah, I bought it so I could see it. Godzilla 2014 was one of the movies that I had upgraded. The Meg I thought was okay. I do not own the Meg 2 because that one I'm really not a fan of because they completely went full Chinese or China is awesome and American capitalism is asshole. So yeah, I decided to say fuck you to them for that one. Deadpool 2. Avengers Infinity War. These movies all were from digital codes, including the Justice League cut. Yes, I own it. Doesn't mean I watch it, but I do own it. Rogue One, Force Awakens, and Last Jedi. Yes, I do own them. Blood Wars, Days of Future Past, Rampage, the Caesar Trilogy, Logan, Spider-Man Homecoming, Alien Covenant, and these are all the movies that I own thus far, yada yada. So yeah, that is, oh, hey, Right, Kitty, thank you so much for the happy birthday. And you like Genesis too? Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. So many Underworld movies. Yeah, just 5 of them. Yeah, I think 5, yeah. Yep, 5. Me and Mara are going to be discussing those, or the first 2 on the 1s and 2s this month. So look for that, I believe, on the 14th. But thank you for coming in. Also, folks, again, if you want to hop on for a little bit, discuss movies and shit, come on in. So that is my list. Oh, I did say I was going to show you guys my wish list. So let's go to wish list here. Avatar: Way of the Water Collector's Edition. I do want to see special. I like special features, folks. The Equalizer 3. I have seen it. I plan on getting it. The Police Academy bundle. If that hits $19.99, I'm grabbing it. It hasn't yet hit $19.99. Scorpion, the complete series, loved that show. I never got to finish it out. Cursed, unrated version, I want to check out. I've seen the theatrical. Criminal Minds, I intend to get when it hits a certain price range. These two movies I plan on getting probably in October. Angel Has Fallen, London Has Fallen, and Olympus Has Fallen, I want to get. The Hatfields and McCoys, great film. The final cut for Alexander, Revisited. The Hitman, which you can only get in standard definition. Yes, I want to get the Halloween 2 unrated director's cut because honestly, again, I'm a completionist. The unrated version of Wolfman deserves to be seen. However, I prefer the theatrical edition as well. If they were to take out a certain piece of the director's cut or the unrated edition, it would actually be better. Because this movie's unrated edition makes its the unrated beginning makes the rest of the film inconsistent. And yes, Boondock Saints 2, the director's cut, I want it separately because of reasons. Army of Darkness, I plan on getting that when it goes on. The Missing with Tommy Lee Jones and Cate Blanchett, very good movie. I recommend anybody watch it. Highwayman and Harry Brown, I have yet to watch them, but I do know that they are good. I will probably get Tomb Raider because I have seen it once. I thought it was okay. But yes. Those are my wish lists. What else can I share? My TV collection of shows that I have. I have the Superman animated series, Batman animated series, the Highlander collection, Smallville collection, and The Mentalist. The Mentalist, folks, is one of the best shows out there that ever existed. So is Smallville. I'm actually rewatching Smallville through as I watch the Talkville podcast with Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum. I think that I absolutely love how they give their thoughts on it after 20 odd years. So it really is a pleasure to see them watching it. So I'm actually going to X out of this right now. So yeah, thank you. Those are all my movies. And geez, it's we've only been here for an hour 38. So yeah, we're still going to keep going. If anybody wants to hop on, hop on. Speaking of Highlander, I just got it on Blu-ray for myself, the film. Good movie. I do recall there used to be a cartoon of the same title back then. Yes, there was a cartoon with Quentin MacLeod. So, yeah, those are all my movies. Oh, let's see here. What is going on? What is going on? Let's see here. Got an email from something. Interesting. Okay. Get rid of that. And delete. Don't need that anymore. TV show recommendations, the original Twilight Zone. Everybody's going to recommend that. I'm not going to watch it. Hold on one second. Genesis doesn't exist. We'll agree to disagree. Critic lists. Let's go on to my critic list channel here, or my critic list profile here, because I do believe I was going to do something recent, but I haven't. Oh, yep, Rocky Balboa. My most recent review is Rocky Balboa. What is my, how many, holy shit, 18 notifications. Let's check those out. State of Mind posted a review for Ghost Rider. Banjo Sandwich posted a review for Forgotten Experiment. Any comments? Hey, Riot Kitty has joined. How did you?
Hello. I'm doing good. How are you?
Having a time of my life, so to speak.
Well, I saw you're doing like, what was it? 1,500 subs, right?
Close to it. Close to it.
Sweet.
Yep, we're all as red. Okay, thank you. And just getting off of Criticless as well. Criticless is freaking awesome. Or if you like to, or if you want to give your thoughts on movies, I definitely suggest you go to Criticless. Riot.
What is that?
It's criticless.com, or you can get the app.
So you just give your thoughts on movies and stuff?
Yep. It's better. Hey, it's better than Rotten Tomatoes, where they actually censor everything.
Okay.
But yeah,
Cool.
it's free to use as well.
Let me check it out.
Plus,
See.
I'm also loving Reface.
Oh yeah,
I
just
think-
putting your face on stuff.
Well, I did a Top Gun kind of thing recently on Instagram, where I added Kenny Loggins' Danger Zone to it. Oh, my girlfriend might like a reface of that one. But yep. Oh, they're getting into the looks like Reface is getting into the romance era because it's February. And everybody's like, oh, it's Valentine's Day. It's like, do you guys even know what Valentine's Day was originally about? It's about the martyr, not the romance.
Well,
Thank
I
you.
guess it's funny how things change, right?
Mm-hmm.
Over the centuries and stuff.
True. But honestly, I don't think it should. Check out Human Target Show. I'll possibly have to do that. You just beat me to the punch, OHR. I was about to mention how obviously Rotten Tomatoes is. I've done videos and shorts on exposing Rotten Tomatoes.
Yes, it is quite rotten.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes, the critics are paid for to shill, folks. Rotten Tomatoes is paid to shill.
I think my dad still believes in Rotten Tomatoes. he checks out scores to see like if it's a movie he'd like see on there and base it off of that. But
Nick Freitas, dude, is hilarious on Twitter or on Instagram, but he's also quite informative when it comes to political stuff. How many people have been wishing me happy birthday on Facebook? Let's see here.
yeah, so again, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. 39. I would agree. Today's such a good day. Yep. And let's see here. Even more people. 1, 2, and 2 more people. Yeah, I've been called by family and others. It's like, hey, pick it up. It's like, all right, I did. My brother called with his daughter to wish me happy birthday. She's 3. So yeah, that was cute. My nephew was asleep, but he's been on doing ice skating classes. So proud of this kid because he's picking it up like really quick. He's 5 years old and he's getting to do ice skating pretty well for his age. And it's like pretty soon these kids are going to outmatch us when we were kids. But yep, I had a nice birthday dinner last night instead of today. I finished off my birthday dinner today though. Had manicotti, always a good meal to have.
Nice. I had like sweet potatoes and rice and zucchini on it. It's better than it sounds. I've been getting like these HelloFresh boxes to make meals out of them.
Nice. If you have time tonight, you are welcome. My main co-host can't join today. Well, I'm doing a birthday stream, Jason, so sorry, Bob. Can't make it. Yay.
Honestly, I would have rather had a Genesis trilogy than Dark Fate. So, well, I mean,
Honestly, I would
both
have
are
too,
canceled.
because
Canceled
I'm
now.
still wondering who the hell sent Pops back.
Yeah.
I would like to know who the heck sent Pops back. I mean, yes.
I guess it wasn't like in the form of like Dark Fate, where it's like, okay, let's just do the same thing again, but make fun of what we're doing again. It's like, okay, fun stuff. But
Kristana Loken, hoping she'll actually at least give it a like, because it's like, dude, definitely. She asked what was my favorite scene in Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, and I told her twofold. Favorite TX moment was the CRS fight in the bathroom, ending with the corruption of the T-850. A lot of people forget that the Arnold Terminator in that one is not a T-800. Favorite moment is the end with John Connor on the radio accepting his destiny. The music was so beautiful and the ending so dark. I remember leaving the theaters and looking up, hoping nukes weren't flying. I mean, yeah, when I left the theaters after T3, I did look up. It's like, were we about to die? Because that movie was such a great ending, man. A movie that can do that, hit you that hard with the ending, it's a quality not matched. As a loving member of the Terminator franchise, T3 had the best ending, in my opinion.
yeah, that was a darn good ending.
It's a dark ending. You know how many dark endings they have in movies nowadays? Not many. In fact, zero. Also, I keep giving Stephen King a hard time.
Well, aside from like horror movies, I guess.
I keep on giving him shit because he keeps on getting political. And it's like, dude, you have no moral high ground here. You wrote a movie about, or you wrote a book about kids in a sewer running a train on a girl. So, yeah, I wouldn't say that you are the peak meister of morality. So, no Genesis talk. Oh, shush, Vanya. The future war sequence of Genesis was freaking great.
Oh, yeah.
As was the 80s sequence. I mean, when you hear your clothes, give them to me now. You're not going to be needing any clothes. I've been waiting for you. And it's like, that's what she said.
I'm going to need you to strip.
Yeah. But happy birthday, good night, good luck, peace. All right. Thank you so much, Neozoic.
Take care,
And
Neozoic.
yes, thank you to everybody who has been in here so far. Make sure that you all smash that like button. And if you want to come on, let me put the link back in the freaking thing again.
Yeah, honestly, I thought there was a lot of interesting things. You know, you could argue like maybe John Connor shouldn't have been evil, but you know, it's like maybe they could save John. I don't know. What do you think?
No, by having it go dark like that with the phase matter, where there is no cure, it's like, holy shit, dude. But at least they had a Connor still needing to be a hero of the story. Instead, when they went with Dark Fate, when they did Dark Fate, I walked out of the theater. It's like when I saw Connor get gunned down, it's like, fuck you, I'm out. And I walked out. He's like, where are you going? It's like, fuck you, I'm not watching that movie right now. And so it's like, oh, fuck, I got to go back in. So I went back in and watched it because I had to review it.
Legitimately, Dark Fate made my dad so depressed. I felt so bad for him when we were walking out of the theater. It's
I
like,
don't blame him.
yeah, bro. He's like a super huge Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. He loves almost everything with him in it. But then he's like, that was so sad, and it's just like, I'm sorry, I'm not laughing.
No, that's okay. Keep going.
Yeah, but it's just like he's kind of just It's like we usually talk excitedly about the movies. We even did that for The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
But with Dark Fate, we just kind of just walked out and drove almost all the way home in silence, aside from him saying, like, I don't think I liked the movie.
Well, what did you expect, Vanya? Freaking chrome teeth? They grew it all for the cyborgs. It makes sense. So, yeah. I mean, if you really wanted a nice little touch with the pearly whites and whatnot, maybe just put a patch or a pack of Sensodyne in his mouth or in his pocket or something.
Let's see, what other movies have I watched recently?
I mean, I just went on a Rambo, or not a Rambo, but a Rocky kick. Or a Rocky binge. Watched all those, including the shitty fifth one.
Nice.
But I had to do the critic list reviews, so it's like, well, do the critic list reviews. I did the entire... Go ahead.
Oh, no, you finished.
Or I did the Infinity Saga on critic list. Those were good discussions. Those were honestly good discussions when we did the, or I do believe you were on the...
Yep.
Yep, you were on the MCU Sundays.
Yeah, there were always good discussions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now I'm doing weekly recaps and shit. It's like, I can't keep asking people to do freaking... Oh, you're drawing, aren't you?
Me?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh. I was wondering what the rubbing and scratching noise was.
Oh, that is probably my cat. She's sitting on the couch over there, and she just jumped up.
Speaking of Terminator, I remember that my dad used to have the special edition Laserdisc of T2 that, if memory serves right, used to cost a pretty penny back then. Yes, I actually got the Chrome Steelbook edition of the DVD for the special edition to T2, which you could actually watch the special edition and also have a matte over the special edition showing different things here and there, like improper product placement. This is a matte painting. Also, hit the enter button on your DVD remote to enter a behind-the-scenes thing while watching the movie. My God, I miss when there was interactive things like that on your DVDs. Like when you were, or did you have the Hellboy DVD?
Me? No.
Well, if you got the special edition
young for Hellboy,
the original Hellboy, if you got the original DVD for the 2-disc DVD for that one, you could actually do the special edition where the right hand of Doom appears on the screen, so you click enter, or you hit the OK button on your remote, and you get to see all sorts of stuff.
Oh, yeah. And I think I've had some of those with, like, the Star Trek movies.
Yep.
Yeah. Sadly, I guess it's a thing of the past. I barely remember any of those kinds of special editions.
Yeah. I'm listening to the... we got rattling pipes right now, or water pressure going through the pipes. We got the pipes that are basically just smacking against the things, and it's like, jeez. This is hey, Christian, thank you so much. It's like, it's not something that we really should be allowing to go on throughout the winter, but it's not, we don't got the money to fix it right now.
I finally got someone to remove, there was this beeping sound at my wall for the longest time. And so finally the apartment complex people, we live in an apartment over here, finally went over to check it out. It's like, hey, I think it's an AT&T device, so we can't do anything. It's like, so that was 8 months ago, and I finally got AT&T to come out here and look at it. So it turns out it was a very old battery pack. Installed in the wall, so it was beeping, and so then we
was it a fire detector or a smoke detector?
No, it's like a backup for like the modem for like internet connections.
That's
So
hilarious.
it's like yeah, it just took out the battery. So like I took a picture of it in case my chat wants to buy another one. But yeah, it's like a really old battery pack. Like it looks like 90s or something.
Wow.
90s, 2000s. Like it's like, huh. Okay. It's like I don't know what the heck's doing it here because this apartment building was built like in like I think 2014, 2015. Someone just brought a really old battery pack with them, installed it in the wall, and didn't take it out when they left. Kind of funny.
How dare you people on Odin's chat thing? Yeah, freaking everybody's like, yo, your weekly recap link isn't working. It's like, yes, I'm sorry about that. Assholes at YouTube. Because I was doing the Alec Baldwin thing on the weekly recap and showing what he could only have done with the trigger and whatnot. And I even explained it's fake stuff and whatnot. Well, they didn't care. Hey, Orange Hat, just stopping by to say happy birthday and hope you're well. Well, also leave a like, Menalong. Thank you so much. T800s in the future. Endos had pearly whites. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And it also took 48 days to grow the skin for the T800s. Now, if you know how I know that, well, you just got to watch Terminator Salvation. And then read the book Cold War with Terminator Salvation, because if you read the novels, the T Salvation novels, those are pretty good. Also, I like the novel better than the movie because the movie, or you've seen Terminator Salvation, right?
Nope, that is the only Terminator movie I have not seen, actually.
Definitely or if you can, get a hold of it and watch the director's cut. It is so good.
I wonder if it's on a streaming service somewhere.
You can find it on, or I know you can find it on your Movies Anywhere.
Okay.
Because I know you have Movies Anywhere. They stopped doing the sharing shit that on Movies Anywhere. It's like, fuck, man.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
And it's like, yeah, we're gonna end this because it's not really going. It's like, but it's useful.
Yeah, like the Netflix sharing password thing. Like, why would you stop that?
Well,
watch your stuff.
Or have they cracked down on that yet?
Yeah, they've cracked down on it a bit. I think if like you're.
Because honestly, I haven't had anybody crack down on my shit. I'm not sharing my password for Netflix because I don't own Netflix, but it's like I haven't seen anybody crack down on my other things yet that I've been sharing. And I'm not going to mention what they are because I'm not going to give them any ammo. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like cracking down on like different devices, which is weird. And then they stopped doing it after a while. But I'm not really sure where that went afterwards. But
so get this. I checked my thing a little while ago for my subs. I was at 1492. It jumped up to 1493 and now back down to 1492. But yeah. Usually, folks, I'm able to check my watch time with the earn part on your studio, except now I keep getting this because they want me to set up my Google AdSense, and I have to identify or get my identity verified again, even though I already did that with them. And it's like, go fuck yourself, because now I can't use my driver's license because the driver's license is 3 addresses old and they won't let me renew until it expires.
Oh my God. Wow.
So it's like I can't monetize, even if I wanted to, I can't monetize until 2025. Next year.
Because they won't allow you to change your address, or
it's because they won't accept it if it's a written on the back address change.
Huh.
this does not match our files that we have on you. It's like, okay, fuck you. I'm not going to do it. And Vanya is trying to join in. I see all checked out SM Sterling's trilogy books. It says device is not connected, Vanya. If you can hear me. But yeah. Terminator Genesis. What was your favorite part in it?
My favorite part, honestly, I really loved the ending where it's like future Kyle is like talking to past Kyle, and then like he recites the message for himself in the future, and then like the cycle repeats itself with like him repeating it back to him in the mirror, and then they're just like heading off into the sunset. It's like we gotta stop all this. It's like,
yeah,
like I was like, oh, I'm so excited for what's to come, and it never happened. Sad.
And it's like, you guys should have just went with it, because honestly, we didn't do good in the box office. That hasn't stopped a lot of these shitty movies before.
Yeah, it didn't stop Dark Fate from existing.
I mean, Dark Fate, when it failed, they're like, yeah, we're not continuing. And it's like, well, yeah, considering how much you just fucking divided the fan base.
No. I just say, like, if they're going to do more Terminator stuff, just do Terminator Genesis 2, or, like, whatever it would be called.
I mean, now Arnold Schwarzenegger is now completely out of it. He will not do any more of them.
Understandable.
I mean, he even acknowledged that it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I don't blame you, dude. Considering how, I mean, a lot of people are like, well, yeah, the private chat. Let's see here. Vanya, it says device not connected. Or devices not connected, dude.
Oh.
Because I see you in the background. It's just that I can't let you in. You gotta connect your microphone and your cam before I can add you to the stream, dude. I mean, you don't have to be on screen, but in order to come in on the stream, you know. Frankly, I supported Linda getting upset at the writers and the people who came up with it. Yeah, I don't blame her. Not to mention when DF came out, Linda Hamilton was pissed off at the people who wrote it. Well, yeah, they were trying all the sorts of different shit, and they couldn't even get all that right. Plus, it was Cameron who was writing it, I do believe, and producing it.
Wow.
But get this. I love how he's saying, yeah, we're making a statement on the whole border patrol issues going on in the country right now. And then I'm like, where'd you shoot those border sequences again? Where'd you shoot the Mexico sequences again? Oh, right. You went to Madrid. All the way across the sea to Spain.
You went to Madrid?
Yeah, they went to Spain to shoot the Mexican sequences. And I quote, because the danger from the cartels. You want to make a statement on the border, yet you couldn't even film at the border because of the danger of the cartels.
Yeah.
Tell me again how much of a hypocrite you are without telling me you're a hypocrite.
I guess like tunnel vision. I did see like the most recent movies I've watched. I think it was Aquaman 2 and then The Boy and the Heron.
Okay. Sorry, you just put a bad taste in my mouth when you mentioned that one. How many minutes would you say she has in it?
Probably 10 minutes.
Yeah, do you see? How about those 5 minutes, huh? Yep. You doubled her screen time, even though you said you were going to reduce her screen time. And then, get this. I already told you that movie was never going to be watched unless she had 0 screen time. I'm keeping my promise.
I know. I know, some people might not like this, but yeah, I did like the movie. So
Hey, that's fine. If you liked it, that's fine. I'm not saying you can't. I just can't separate art from artist when it comes to Amber Turd. She's shitting too many beds.
yeah, fair
Hey,
enough.
Gotta love that trial though. I mean, Johnny Depp, his entire testimony was turned into a blooper. It's like, and you were drinking, right? Isn't happy hour any hour? It's like fucking. Oh, I mean, oh my god, it was just so great. Plus, his lawyer, the young female one, she actually got quite a good lot of notoriety, and she's advanced in her career a lot more too. I mean, hey, it worked out for her. But now somebody's actually trying to insinuate that Johnny Depp is actually having sex with his own lawyer.
Well, good for her, I guess.
I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's happening at all. I did love watching that entire stream though. And if they do the Alec Baldwin trial thing, I'm literally going to have to reach out to Rekieta Law and be like, dude, I would love to watch or come onto your stream and cover the Alec Baldwin shit. Because honestly, I've been covering that shit for so freaking long. Hey, Stunning and Brave, good to see you, man. I still find the trolling by Momoa freaking hilarious that he did on Amber. Right? I mean, it's kind of like the amount of trolling I do to Stephen King. I will not stop when he goes political, when he bitches about Trump or something. It's like, let me just read you one of the things I did. Have you ever read his books?
Mm-hmm. I have quite a few.
Have you read it?
Nope, not it.
Well, if
Watch
you're
the movie.
Very different things there. Well, let me find it and I'll actually explain it to you there. Let's see here. Yeah, that was my very pissed off thing I said to Governor Hochul. Let's see here. Replies. Let's see here. Black History Month, Stephen King. Yeah, Stephen King bitched about something. Lindsey Graham, your product is killing people. He could have been talking about AR-15s instead of Facebook. And this is what I said to Stephen King. And your book has led to pedophiles feeling justified for violating children. Maybe you need to think about the shit you write before you publish. Because it has the kids have sex with their female friend in the sewer at the end of the book. Spoiler alert.
Okay.
They're 11 years old. So, essentially, Stephen King wrote a CP scene in his book because it's graphic in the fucking book. It's actually graphic. And I'm like, and people allowed this shit to be written?
Well, I guess I can separate fiction from reality in the West, but not in Japan.
Oh my god. Don't get me started on those ones. Fucking lollies are nuts. Some of them, not all of them. The ones that stay behind the scenes and are not, or keep them behind the scenes. Let's just say that. Because otherwise they'll have to be locked up. Let's see here. Looks nice.
No, not really.
I'm talking about Janet's tattoo. She just did a little picture of her tattoo on her Twitter. Janet from another planet. Yeah, folks.
Yeah, Boy in the Heron I liked, but I feel like it was missing two important seeds for me to be completely invested in the narrative. But
what on earth is Star Wars a religion now? The frick? Star Wars has always been a religion. Bounding? Star Wars has been a religion since fucking Star Wars came out, dude. As much as I love Bounding, sometimes you guys are a little slow on the uptake. How you doing today, Mistress of Kitty Riots? Oh, Stunning is hitting on you.
Hello, Stephanie. Welcome.
Stunning, where's your boobs that you always put on your freaking profile pic?
I guess it's the new year. He needs to be serious for 2024.
That would be hilarious. Where the fuck are the full Aussie boys and girls? I haven't seen them around in a while, but hey, I haven't been able to watch their stuff on Saturdays because honestly, I've been busy on Saturdays. I try to get shit out on Saturdays, but it's like Stunning, as much as I love you guys, or not Stunning, but as much as I love the full Aussie, a while back they kind of said something using autistic and retard in the same sentence as my autistic stepbrother was walking through. And he was rather depressed from hearing that from people that I usually laugh with and talk with. And it's like, hey, I get it. I'm sorry. And I'm going to start putting on headphones if I do watch them. But honestly, I've just been so busy that I haven't been able to catch up with them on Saturdays. I don't even know what Lethal and them are doing anymore much except for him doing his grunking with dogs thing. But also when they go live on Twitch and stuff, I don't have a Twitch account anymore. I nuked my Twitch because of the whole porn thing. I took a stand against that too. And everybody's like, well, we understand that you can't do this and that. And it's like, well, you guys don't understand. I'm a firm believer that if you really want things to change, you got to freaking affect it at their wallets. And you also got to stick to your guns, so to speak. Me, I won't watch Aquaman 2 in a way that supports it financially. So there are ways that I can see it. Not going to mention how. Why is the rum gone?
See a lot of certain seas.
Yeah. Why is the rum gone? Yes, the rum is gone. Why is the rum? I mean, if I could reenact that scene with what he has in his hand, I would, but I can't. And I also do. Let's go over some of my stuff that I did for shorts. Honestly, I think I will do that for shorts. Let's pull up my YouTube just to give you guys hilarity for my shorts. Yeah, salute your shorts. You ever seen that show?
Roboting for a second.
Yeah, sorry. It'll happen when I bring up YouTube because I went over to the website to see if it's loaded. Full Aussie streams too early for me.
Yeah,
love my
same here.
Aussies, but I prefer to have my Saturday mornings nice and peaceful and quiet. True that too, but also when it comes to the winter, I have to go out, get wood, bring it in, and I also have to clean up around the house too on Saturdays. So, yeah. Did you just move a chair?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it sounded like a boat going by outside.
Yeah, the hardwood floors are like very woody.
Hardwood floors, awesome. Alrighty, let's see.
Here's my friend.
Rob.
Hi,
Cute.
Aw.
Cute. The cat.
She's camera
Yes,
side. She's
Yeah,
camera
that
side.
happened.
Oh well.
Oh my god. Marjorie Taylor Greene's going hard after Ilhan Omar after she did kind of do it. She outed herself as a foreign agent. And it's like, hey, yeah. Am I roboting right now?
Nope, you're not.
Okay, good. Shorts. Salute your shorts. That was such a great show. Alrighty. All right, pause and go back to this and present. Oh, damn. My own stream plus my own stream preps. Yeah, that too. Screen share. Not the files of the dark MAA, but my joke is, yeah, this thing here, folks, blew up like you wouldn't believe. This short here, it's simply titled "My Joke Is," My joke is, and here's the joke.
I tell you, it looks like somebody tried to cut a line for Hunter, and Lizzo just came through after a taco lunch and just shit all over. Damn.
Okay.
2,200 views in 3 hours, and then YouTube freaked out and capped it. They put a cap on it for views, meaning they suppressed it to stop it from getting any further. That's too small to be Lizzo shit. That's a road, dude. That's legitimately like an 8-foot wide road, or like a 10 or 12-foot wide road, just outside my window. So let's go to this one. That's political. What one was this? Vivek Ramaswamy. So no, I don't.
So
need to go
Vivek
over that one.
Ramaswamy called out.
Yeah. What one was this one? Had a Christmas orange hat, so this was during December. How to properly win the lightsaber debate.
Happy holidays, folks. It's Orange Hat. And I'm here because the lightsaber argument still keeps coming up, how everybody's still whining about Disney characters surviving Star Wars or lightsaber impalement in Star Wars. Well, if you're going to effectively argue that, you might want to call out the EU doing the same thing. Mace Windu, Starkiller, Kyle Katarn, Jason Solo, I believe. Many other people have been stabbed in the EU with lightsabers and survived. Now, if you want to argue the efficacy and survivability of it, use those same arguments as well. But don't just simply say Disney sucks with lightsabers and show people surviving, because then it simply makes you a hypocrite because you don't know your own canon that you prefer and their own efficacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
yeah,
if
they
you're
do
gonna
it
make
a
those
lot
arguments.
of times, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's not just Disney who did like lightsaber impalments. So it's
Yeah.
like,
So, yeah. What are, yeah. Hold on. The Lady Ballers thing. I like my stuff anyway. I like my Hunter jokes that I do. I am going to hell for all my Hunter Biden jokes.
Where's Hunter?
It's like, just show him a few seconds of that. Oh, I think this was my, yeah.
oh my god, I remember this.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
That's ironically wholesome.
Yeah, because that's how they ended.
Because of the music.
That's the song they used to end the Halloween Ends movie, as well as that was what they used to start Halloween H2O, using Mr. Sandman. And then here's this one. Hold on.
For that one.
Yeah, this one has the most views on my channel. 6,000 views. 6,000 views. It's like, holy shit, man. This one was good too. I like this one. I mean, I love how I timed it just right with the reflection in the knife. I mean, yes, it's February, but I couldn't help it, you know? Yes, it's a very fat frickin' Michael Myers.
Michael Myers coming out of retirement.
Yep. And then the knife comes down. I was thinking about bringing the knife down harder, but I'm afraid I would have, like, seriously scared the shit out of somebody. Yeah.
Or, like, stabbed your table or something.
Yeah. And it's fake knife, so it probably would have broke.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, let's mute that so I don't get hit with a copyright strike.
Oh, yeah. Oh, be careful with the copyrights. Oh, did you see about the live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Oh, how they're talking about how they removed some of the lines from Sokka?
Oh, it's not just Sokka, it's Katara and it's Aang, and I'm just thinking, what character arcs do these people have then if you're just going to remove them?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's like they're removing her, like Katara, like, you know, I love it, like Hollywood, you know, strong female character or whatever, but then you literally remove the thing that makes Katara the strong female character, where it's like, or it's like she wants. It's like we're removing her, switching up gender roles, and you know, I'm like, what?
Yeah,
that's like,
I mean,
and then
I might
then,
actually
like,
make that. I might actually make that part of my weekend recap or weekly recap for.
And then for Aang, he's gonna receive. He apparently receives like visions from the future that's going to like spur him to action like immediately after he comes out of the iceberg.
Jesus Christ. So they're basically doing what they did with Yu Yu Hakusho. They're gonna shorten the whole freaking shabav of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It sucks because honestly, I thought they nailed the looks and whatever. It's like it looked cool, like visually, and I'm like,
Yeah.
God dang! Like, why are you removing character arcs? Like, what is gonna be in this show then?
I mean, I watched the
Aside
Yu Yu
from like the
I binged
straightforward main plot.
I binged Yu Yu Hakusho the first day it came out, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, let's see. What the fuck am I? No! Stop that! I mean, it's just as much as I like it, but I also hate it because, especially when they did Dragon of the Darkness Flame with Hiei, it just looked so fucking bad. I mean, honestly, after this short,
in a scene.
I'm going to show you guys after this short little bit here.
And apparently, also, Avatar's target audience is Game of Thrones. You could take that for what you will.
What the fuck? Yeah, I love this. Gotta go with the music with it. I mean, I thought I did these pretty damn well, you know? I had my mom record this one. It's like, I see a shape. That just doesn't look right. I'm sorry. That just doesn't look right. Wouldn't you agree?
It looks like your face is plastered with like.
Yeah, right?
It looks like you painted your face.
This one was like my second most successful one. Michael
Yeah,
Myers
that's better.
caught relaxing. So glad we finally moved the furniture around, because sitting it right there, it's like, what the frig, man? Yeah. All right, but anyway, yeah. My thoughts on Commander, the first dog and its biting problem. Put it down. Well, I'll listen to that.
President's dog, Commander, a 2-year-old German Shepherd, should be put down. It has bitten people 11 times. Most people in the United States, after their dog has bitten a person just once, is usually put down if it has bitten somebody outside of its owner's circle.
Yes, we interrupted, folks. There's a we were talking about Yu Yu Hakusho. And folks, the Dragon of the Darkness Flame, when you unleash that in a show and then you need to do it live action, you gotta get it right.
So I'm guessing that
Because if you
CGI was
don't-
really bad.
Super bad. Like extremely super bad. Kie versus Bui full fight. Yeah, man.
Yeah, sadly, I'm not familiar with Yu Yu Hakusho, so I'm like,
Well, honestly, holy crap. Yeah, there's the there it is right there. There's the CGI for the Dragon of the Darkness Flame.
oh,
And I'm not gonna play it with audio, so you're on my way. No, yeah.
okay. Thank goodness for YouTube thumbnail playing, like
Yeah,
Netflix.
so let's bring it around to where he's actually gonna use it. Oh shit. Whoops. Yep. Alrighty.
Oh, I guess he's using it.
Yeah, there it is.
That looks like metallic slime.
Yeah, right?
And not
And then-
fire.
Now let's watch
Have you ever
same-
seen like the Yu-Gi-Oh monster like metal reflect slime?
Oh yeah, the yeah. I think I have.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah,
That's
metal.
so weird.
Yeah. And then here is you'll basically see the same fight or the same
I mean, you'd think they at least
Technique.
make it try to look at like fire, but I guess not.
yeah. It's Dragon of the Darkness Flame. It's Shadow, essentially.
Yeah, see, that looks like a black fire. And
Yeah. I mean, this thing is like you don't want to fuck with it
that's cool.
because
Reminds me of like Ryoga doing a Beyblade El Drago.
I mean,
I don't
when
know if
you're
you know what
doing,
that is.
or essentially when Hiei unleashes it, that's what happens to his arm.
Ugh.
His arm cooked because
Arm became roast chicken.
essentially, yes, his arm, or he sacrifices his arm to use it. He was, or this is the same scene, or the first time he used it And he's like, or they had the perfect person to voice him in it, in the show, or with the audio dub, or with the the American dub. It's like, dude, you don't want to fuck with this guy. You really don't. In a way, it has its own mind and loathes disrespect. And let's turn off. Fuck it. Okay, we'll
Reminds me
just
of
watch.
Hunter.
I accidentally clicked it. Whoops. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use. I won't have it on the, or I will mute it. I will not.
Okay.
Or I'm simply just showing the bit of it here. So do not frickin' strike me, YouTube. And people, let me know if the stream is still going. Okay, there's a fly in here. How the hell are you still alive in the winter? Yeah, this dude is like terrified because it's fire apparition versus fire apparition, and he thinks that he had finally killed TA, but he is like, really? Fire versus fire, dude. All right, here we go.
And a hole.
There's a foxy lady. All right, let's try to up the quality just a little bit. To 480 at least. Yeah, let's crank it to 480. So yes, this is him using it. I love his freaking shirt just shreds. Dragon of the Darkness Flame. Pause for a little bit. Pause just a little bit. But yes, this is the first time it comes out, and it just, holy shit, dude. Those are flames, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. The dude is pretty much crisped. For use case sleeping because he but yeah, it's like, holy shit.
Dang. So I'm guessing you didn't like the live
he
action then?
completely vaporized him.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I did not. The live action, holy crap, dude. They had the person that he goes up against in the live action. Now we'll get rid of that. The person he goes up against in the live action, Bouygues, in the anime, he actually turns the dragon against Hiei. Because Hiei launches an even bigger dragon against that guy. And he's able to turn it back against Hiei. Where in the show, Hiei uses it and kills and one-shots the dude. It's like, fuck off. It's like, holy shit.
I guess in relation, I've been watching Cowboy Bebop for the first time, and then I like the live action even more watching it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
One thing I
just
do
got
like
done
that.
with...
Go ahead.
I just got done with watching Jupiter's Jazz Part 1 and 2, the episodes with Gren and them. So it's like I posted on Twitter. It's like, wow. I think I hate it even more now because you took this beautifully tragic character and turned him into a joke.
Mm-hmm.
But,
and
yeah,
so we then see
the good Netflix adaptation is a rarity.
Apparently they got it right with One Piece, but they're not getting it right with everything else. It's like the same people that did the One Piece did Yu Yu Hakusho and are doing Aang and Avatar and whatnot. And I'm thinking to myself,
I
what
guess
is wrong here?
I guess it helps having the people who actually wrote it on there because the original Avatar creators, they left the project a while ago.
Well, yeah, because they
And then
realized,
I don't-
no, you can't do that.
And then like I don't believe they had full control. Otherwise they would. Otherwise they wouldn't have left.
I mean,
and then I
how
don't
are
think
they gonna
Yu Yu
do Tom?
Hakusho's had it either. So I guess.
I mean, if they got to do like 5 or 6 episodes or some shit, and you're supposed to basically tell me that you're going to do the full water chapter and tell me that you're going to get that done in 5 episodes, an
they're
hour
making the same
long
mistake
each?
as M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong
Yeah.
movie. Like they're rushing it. Like just because it says 3 seasons does not mean you need to condense it down into like 3 movies.
Right? And
or,
as
or
much
like,
as I
or
like,
like double like 6 episodes each. Like that's what I'm assuming they're going with is 6 episodes each. And I'm like, gosh dang,
Yeah.
like you're making the exact same mistake.
and as much as I like Cliff Curtis as an actor, Fire Lord Ozai, no. I've watched the Avatar show. I love the Avatar show. Toph is my favorite character, mainly because she's blind and
I've
she's
not
awesome.
seen Fire Lord Ozai in that.
In
Really
the
like
M
it.
Night M Night Shyamalan.
Oh, I
version?
thought you were talking about the Netflix one.
No, Netflix
Oh, yeah.
one. He looks a
Ozai,
lot
yeah.
better in the adaptation that M Night Shyamalan did. They had Cliff Curtis and basically everybody who looks either dark skinned Indian or like Indian Ocean and Southeast Asia, basically as the Fire Nation instead of doing Asian like as Chinese or whatever. But he has them, and he also has what's his name, Sean Tube as Iroh, and I'm like, no. I mean, Iroh from the cartoon.
Yeah, they
Was
did not
so much
castrate. Aside from, I think the kid who played Aang was good, but like, yeah, other than that, like, I don't think they cast right for a lot of the roles.
I mean,
Especially for Zuko. I feel
I'll
like
have
they
to
went like
watch.
Zuko was Kylo Ren in the live action movie before Kylo Ren was a thing.
Right?
He's just like, well, yeah, it's just like he's like got like the pouty lip and he's like all moody, and I'm like, like it's not in a good way. It's like not like itchiness. It's just like I'm here. My life is in suffering.
Yeah, it's
so
like,
weird.
oh my
It's just
God,
it's like
man.
it's very shallow.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen
very-
or have you seen Shin Godzilla?
The Pink Godzilla.
Yeah, the Shin Godzilla from 2017, I think it was.
Yeah.
The one in Japan where he had to go through different forms, where he was, or it was the Evangelion guy that was that directed it. But anyway,
No, I don't think that one.
well, if you ever seen it, or if you ever do see it, I was thinking about actually doing a redub for it, where there's the different versions of Godzilla, where there's Kamada-kun and Shinagawa-kun, and then he evolves into his final form, and it's like, okay, I'm basically Frieza, but Godzilla version of him. And it's like,
Fusion. Oh,
I mean, Frieza does use death beams and shit, so holy shit. This is the very first time I actually suggested a Frieza connection to Shin Godzilla, and now I can't unsee that. Huh. Isn't that something? And if anybody wants to join us or in the,
I'm gonna call it a night now. I do have work in the morning, so. But
Well,
I'm
then
glad
you
I
have
could
a
have
good
come
night.
on, and happy birthday.
thank you so much, Riot, for coming on. And you have a good day at work.
Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. All right, I'm good.
Thanks so much.
Bye. Good night.
Bye. Night. Oh, anybody else want to come on and shoot the shit, talk a bunch, whatnot? Because I think I'll go for another 20 minutes and then call it a night. But yeah, that was fun. But yeah, Shin Godzilla and Frieza. Huh, who'd have thunk? And now I can't unsee it. Okay, Mara, you look good as Cortana. I'll give you that one. And breaking: the alleged election interference case against real Donald Trump has been postponed indefinitely and removed from the court calendar. Oh shit! Originally scheduled for March 4th, a day before Super Tuesday, the trial start date is uncertain until an appeal court ruling is issued. Therefore, getting a bit late to stop Trump before the presidential election in November. I don't know what the next plan is with this new development. Folks, find it hilarious that they're trying everything they can, and yet they're just not getting it. The only thing that they're going to do, or the thing they're going to do, basically, I have no doubt that they're going to do it. They're going to go ass route. Let's just say that. Ass route. The ass nation, shall we say. So, yeah. Turns out that the Fannie Willis Fannie Packers are not going to win. And she's going to be investigated. Thank God. But yeah, there's some serious shit going on in our country. So, who else wants to come on and talk shoot the shit for my birthday? Hello to the fourth person entering the chat. Hello. Hashtag pound, number sign, all the above. Well, yeah, it is. Selection. Really? All right, I'll just do that. There you go. And let's see what everybody else is saying. George R.R. Martin. Here's the funny thing, folks. George R.R. Martin says that he is such a hater of Tolkien, yet he literally copied Tolkien's name thingy. George R.R. Martin, J.R.R. Tolkien, Jean Ronald Rule Tolkien. I don't know what the R.R. stand for with Martin, but still, it's ridiculous. There we go. Scream, sing the last word of Les Mis. Les Mis was actually a pretty good movie. I thought it was good. The one with Hugh Jackman, Anne Hathaway, and whatchamacallit, Russell Crowe. Schools are removing analog clocks from exam hall as teenagers can't tell the time. Maybe they should learn how to instead of just resigning themselves to not being able to. But hey, what do I know? Do, 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 do. Dangerous Minds. Good movie. Steve's watched it apparently. I would. Yep. So, how is everybody in the chat? I see that 3 people are watching. If you wish, just interact if you want to interact. How old are you? Finn deserve it. Whatever, haters. Finn. Yeah, I did. I can agree to that. Anyway, folks, I may just call it a night here. But thank you to all who did show up. I mean, you guys are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for the kindness and the happy birthday wishes. Tomorrow I will most likely be doing the shit show with Janet from Another Planet and the others. I will probably mirror it for Orange Hat Uncensored. All depends on what the topics are going to be. So if we're not going to be discussing any seriously extreme things, I will be most likely mirroring it. If not, well then, I won't be mirroring it. But anyway, I do got to get other stuff done. I actually got to get the dishes done and whatnot. It's been a long day. Thank you so much for everybody, all the beautiful wishes, well wishes and whatnot. But time for me to hit the hay. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. Y'all are freaking awesome and amazing, beautiful people up in this chat. Thank you so much, folks. Anyway, this has been Orange Chat. Y'all have a great one. And always remember, stay humble. And thank you again.